So Adulush, are we ready? Are we good to go now?
Yes, sir, we are.
Okay, thank you so much. So this will be like the 18th episode of this program. It's a weekly program that we started since the first week of January of 2021, and we bring out different crypto topics each week and we discuss about them. We get to also answer your questions. Many of you who already know me as the Bitcoin Chief, I happen to be an early investor in Bitcoin. My friends on Facebook here, you know, for a very long time, I started encouraging those of you on Facebook as far back as 2015 to get involved in cryptocurrencies. I started doing this when Bitcoin was less than $200 as at then. And it's good to see Bitcoin at $41,000 plus today. The last time we had this session, Bitcoin was selling for $29,000 when we had this session. And today, Bitcoin is already selling for $41,000. So I encourage everyone to pay more than the usual attention. And at the end of the day, you're going to take something home. So for those of you getting to know me for the first time, they call me Bitcoin Chief. My real name, Gaius Chibweze. I am the Chief Marketing Officer for ABiT Mobile Application Limited, a blockchain, a blockchain technology company focused on creating real-life utilities or real-life solutions for cryptocurrencies. The goal of our company, the company I represent, the goal of the company I represent is that by 2024, yes, less than 90% of our existing over 1.5 million users will have a need to convert their cryptocurrencies to cash, as they will have everything that they need to spend, everything that they need to spend their money on will have already been created on our ecosystem. So myself and my friends launched our company officially in 2018, and since then we've built a couple of products. We have like 5 mobile applications on Play Store currently being used by, our ecosystem is being used by a total of 1.5 million persons plus. So we've also launched our own utility token called Tatcoin. So you need this background information to understand who you're dealing with and what we are going to be talking about. I started officially in 2016 as a cryptocurrency trader. Before now, I had already invested in Bitcoin some years back, but in 2016, I took it upon myself and said I was going to start trading cryptocurrencies full time. I started buying and selling Bitcoin officially on Facebook. When people want to sell their Bitcoin, I buy it from them. And when people want to buy Bitcoin, I sell to them. Not until in 2016 when I decided and said this was what I wanted to do full time. And I had to resign my job, which so many persons will call prestigious job, because then I used to work at the National Assembly Abuja to face this cryptocurrency trading. In 2017, I made my one-time biggest profit of $175,000 at once in a trade. Myself and my friends, Bitcoin Goddess, many of you already know, I always talk about her. She's been on this session a couple of times, and since that 2017, I've gone ahead, myself and our company, the company I launched with my friends, we've gone ahead to train over 100,000 persons on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And over 30,000 of these persons are paid subscribers. And the rest of these other persons are people who join this live class and trainings just like you're doing right now. So basically, I've been very, very successful in cryptocurrency. In 2018, I was among the top 3% traders on Binance. Binance happens to be the biggest cryptocurrency trading platform in the world right now by volume. So I was among the top three. I was among the top 3% traders.
Chief, unmute your
So
microphone.
yeah, just unmuted it. So
Okay.
in 2018, as I said, I was among the top 3. I was rated among the top 3% traders globally. So what this means is that everybody that is trading on Binance. Binance has over 10 million users. For everybody that is trading on Binance, I was among the top 3% of people who traded the largest volume in that particular business year of 12 months. And since then, currently, right now, I have over 12,000 personal referrals on Binance, and I have earned a total of over 9.8 Bitcoin as referral bonus. So you need to understand all this profile to know who you're dealing with. So I have made a couple of profit from Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. It's very, very evident that it has changed my life and that of the people I have brought into the space. Thousands of people have gotten to know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies through me. So every day I share cryptocurrency related information on my social media, especially on Instagram, where I am very, very active. I currently have over 248,000 persons following me on Instagram. I'm verified on Twitter and I'm also verified on Instagram. So I have helped a couple of persons to understand about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Many of them are very, very successful. Many of them are watching this video. First timers to cryptocurrencies, they got to know and understand about this from me. So basically, today we'll be talking about how you can make profit from cryptocurrencies as a beginner. So we are going to do, before this, now you need to understand, for the benefit of those of you who are just hearing about the word cryptocurrency, I'm going to use Bitcoin to explain what cryptocurrencies are to you. So Bitcoin is a digital currency that was created in 2008 by a pseudonym name. When I say pseudonym name, I mean nobody knows if that is the real name of the person or it's the person or it's the name of a group. Bitcoin was created by a group or a particular person called Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008, officially launched in 2009. So Bitcoin was created as a digital currency. When we say something is digital currency, it means it is money, but this kind of money, you can't see it and you can't touch it. So there are some attributes that makes Bitcoin unique. One is that Bitcoin is built on the blockchain network. Those of you hearing on the word blockchain for the first time, the blockchain is one of the most trusted technologies in the world. Why? Because it is very, very transparent. Um, I always use this example. There was time a friend was to travel abroad and he needed to print his bank statements. And he told me, he said someone asked him to come bring some money and they will manipulate his account balance to reflect that he had 8 million 8 million in whatever currency he was telling me about. I don't want to mention the currency of that particular country. So he said someone will edit his account to reflect that he has 8 million and he will print his account balance and go for that interview. And when he comes back from the interview, they will return back the accounts to normal. Things like this has been happening in the normal banking system, but this cannot happen on the blockchain. So the blockchain is very, very, very transparent. To edit a line of code on the blockchain, you will need to go around the millions of computers that process each transaction to edit that line of code. So which means that as a miner, if I am a miner now, you need to come to my computer and edit that you want to change something on a particular transaction. You need to do this on millions of computers that are processing this transaction. So this means that it is impossible to falsify a transaction on the blockchain, but it is very possible to do it in the bank. As is money, many of you here are in countries where you go to deposit manually to cashiers in your banks. When you go to your bank, I've heard cases where a cashier made a mistake. Somebody deposited 10,000, the cashier registers 100,000 for the person. So which means that the normal banking system is subject to mistakes. So, but the blockchain is very, very transparent, and you cannot use it to commit fraud because everything is open to everyone. So that technology is what Bitcoin was built upon. The second feature of Bitcoin that you also need to understand is that it is decentralized. The other banking systems, you see that the government of that particular country controls it, but in Bitcoin, there is no central authority that controls any transaction or how people use it. It is money for the people, by the people, and of the people. So it is it is decentralized. The this is why we often tell people that blockchain or Bitcoin cannot be stopped. When I hear people in their ignorance say Bitcoin has been banned in their particular country. So when I hear them say that, I actually laugh, because Bitcoin cannot be banned because one single authority does not control it. The government can actually block the IP of websites that people use to access um, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency transactions, but they cannot actually ban Bitcoin. So for those of you watching this from countries where Twitter IP was banned, you've seen that people have been using something called VPN to bypass it. So that is the highest the government can go to regulate or control Bitcoin transactions, but they can never ban it because it is by the people, for the people, and of the people. So another thing again you also need to understand is that Bitcoin has a definite supply of 21 million Bitcoin. So there can never be more than 21 million, because this scarcity is what brings value. As a child, I used to follow my mother then in the country where I was born. I used to follow my mother then to the market, and the day that there was a period my mom used to buy and sell tomato. When we go to the market, that when we go to the village or bush market, in that week where there are so many people selling tomato, the price will go down. The week where there are less people selling tomato, the price will going to be very, very expensive. So this is what happens in cryptocurrencies too. So it has a fixed supply. The demand is infinite, but the supply is very, very high. So there are also risks involved in cryptocurrency. Since the price is not regulated, there can be sharp price movements that one person on the other end can be losing and one the other person on the other end can be gaining. So it all depends on when you buy in. But as I'm talking to you, for the past for the past 5 years, for the past 2 years, for the past 1 year, everyone that has bought Bitcoin is currently in profit. Why? Bitcoin started selling at 1 cent in 2009, and it's currently selling at $41,000 plus. So, which means everyone who has ever bought Bitcoin before this year is in profit. In April of 2021, Bitcoin went as high as $65,000. So, which means everybody who bought it in April of this 2021 is currently at deficit. I don't want to call it loss, because in cryptocurrency, there is really no direct loss until you sell. So, it is when you sell it off. People who sell off their Bitcoin right now can say that they are at loss because they sold it off at loss, which is one thing that we always encourage people to think long term in cryptocurrencies. We always tell people, don't involve your survival money in this. If you're buying any cryptocurrency, be looking at holding for 5 years, 2 years, or 3 years, or thereabout. So the price is not fixed by anyone. Like I said, it is democratized or it is decentralized. So the people who are having it at every time fix the price. People who are having it at every time fix the price. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a few ways I have personally been making money from cryptocurrencies. So the number one way you can make money trading cryptocurrency profitably is understanding something called fundamental and technical analysis. If you're writing down, I said understanding technical and fundamental analysis. 2 days ago, I did my analysis on a particular coin, and I saw that they have some good news coming. They are working on a partnership or something like that. And whenever there is, because this market is decentralized, so it's mostly influenced by negative or positive news. If you followed cryptocurrencies, you will see that when Elon Musk, one of the richest people in the world, said that his company was going to be accepting Bitcoin as a means of payment, the price of Bitcoin went as high as $65,000. After some few weeks, he came back and said his company was no longer going to accept Bitcoin because of some energy concerns. What happened? The price dropped as low as $29,000. So as a trader, you have to keep your ears to the ground to listen to when there is a positive or negative news. When there is a positive news, you take advantage of it and buy ahead of time before the news goes round. And once you buy, as that positive news goes round, people will be jumping on it. Why did Bitcoin come from $29,000 that it fell last month to $40,000? There was a rumored news, even though it was not true. There was a rumored news of Amazon. Amazon is one of the biggest companies in the world. There was a rumor of Amazon accepting Bitcoin as a means of payment and also building some blockchain solutions around Bitcoin. So when that positive news was when that positive news or rumor was leaked to the internet, so many people started buying Bitcoin again because this was a good indicator that yes, something good is going to happen in the space. And what happened? The price rose from $29,000 to $41,000. Now, when immediately that Amazon came out and debunked that news, they said there was nothing as such, that they were not that they didn't put out this news that they were accepting Bitcoin, even though sometimes companies come like this to say they didn't put out that news, but they actually used rumor to test the water to see how reactions of their customers are going to be. So Amazon came out and said they didn't put out that news. What happened immediately was that the price dropped back again to 30 something thousand dollars, and it's now back to $41,000. So to make profit from cryptocurrencies, you must keep your ears to the ground to know when there is going to be a positive news or when there is going to be a negative news. I I as a person I've set a couple of alerts to alert me when there is going to be a negative news. So I will migrate to a stable coin from Bitcoin, and to alert me when there is going to be a positive news, so I can migrate back to Bitcoin and follow the wave. But this thing it also has its own risk, because sometimes you might actually be caught unawares. So you jump in when the price is going up and you are not able to jump out when the price starts going down. But there are few features of trading that you need to understand, like stop loss and OCU. You can use this to reduce your loss. So these are um, these are like uh, these are like the what do I call it? These are like the high classes that you need to undergo if you want to understand this terminologies I'm talking about, like the OCO and stop loss. My company actually teaches that, and guess what? We teach that for free. So all you need to do is take some Tatcoin and you have access to this multi-million dollar information. So one of those ways that you can make money from cryptocurrency is trading it. I started this session by telling you that in 2018, I was rated among the top 3% traders. It's online. Google my name, Gaius Chibueze, and you're going to see the news link to that particular article. 2018, I was rated amongst the top 3% traders globally on the biggest cryptocurrency trading exchange. So I have I have used this exchange for the past 4 years, and right now I am currently among the number 400 in the ranking of traders on the app. I'm around 400 right now on the app. So which means that out of the 10 million plus people using this app, I trade I fall among the top 5% of traders on this app. So to to get this knowledge of trading to my level, all you need to do is sign up for our classes, and it's 100% free. All you need to do is just take Tatcoin, which I have talked about in one of my weekly videos. I explain what Tatcoin is, how people make money from it. So you can trade cryptocurrencies on exchanges You can trade right now. You can trade Bitcoin. You can trade Tatcoin. You can trade TXT. You can trade BNB. You can trade Ethereum and a couple of other good coins. But one thing you also need to know is that you need proper cryptocurrency education before you start trading. Why? Because there are some shitty projects out there. For everything that is good, there are also some bad people also take advantage of it. So we have some cryptocurrencies that are worthless. You have some cryptocurrencies that are worthless. Now, in one of these videos I talked about use cases, how to understand the use case of a particular cryptocurrency. When Bitcoin was created, Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency created. The person who created it, or the people who created it, wanted it to be used um, wanted it to be used as a means of transaction in their ecosystem. You understand? The second cryptocurrency called Ethereum was created to be used as a platform where other people can build their own applications. And now to pay they use this cryptocurrency to pay for transaction on it. Our company also created our own cryptocurrency called Tatcoin. We created it to be used as transactional currency on our ecosystem. So we've built a couple of products in real estate, agriculture, and what have you. And that coin is what people use for transaction on our ecosystem. So what you should look out for before getting involved in cryptocurrencies is understanding the use case of cryptocurrency. Why are there cryptocurrencies? Why were they created? So these are some of the things that you must look out for. These are some of the things that you must look out for. So I'm going to be talking about 3 ways people profit from cryptocurrencies. So we have the local vendor, buying and selling. So there are people, some of you on Instagram here, people like, I don't know, people that post that they buy Bitcoin at so and so rate. I will use people in Africa, Nigeria, for example. You have people post that they buy Bitcoin at 450 and they sell Bitcoin at 500 per dollars, 500 naira per dollars. They buy 450 naira per dollars and they sell 450 naira per dollar. So as a beginner, becoming a Bitcoin merchant is the easiest place to start. So this one, you don't have any headache of you don't have any headache of always wanting to study the market. All what you're just doing is vending. But as a vendor, there are also risks too. Sometimes you buy this Bitcoin of $100 from someone else, and before you see someone to sell it back, the price has dropped. So this is where stable coins like USDT come into play. Sometimes when I buy Bitcoin, immediately I buy it from people, I convert it to USDT and wait. So if you're starting as a Bitcoin merchant or vendor, all what you need to know how to do is how to easily convert your Bitcoin to a stable coin. What are stable coins? Stable coins are those cryptocurrencies that price doesn't fluctuate up or down. Those ones, their price are always constant. So if a stable coin is $1, the price is always $1. If a stable coin, the price doesn't go up and down. But other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Tatcoin or Ethereum, their price is always going up and down because are those ones are cryptocurrencies that are volatile. But for stable coins, so if you're starting as a Bitcoin vendor, first thing you need to understand is how to always convert your cryptocurrency that are volatile to stable coins. Stable coins have one fixed price. So whether the price of Bitcoin is falling, it doesn't concern you. So what you're going to do is, first of all, understand how cryptocurrencies work. We have free videos. The reason I'm asking you to download ABiTrader app is we have done a couple of videos that is there on how it works, where we explain what cryptocurrencies are, how people make money with them, how people trade them. We have explained all this thing. It's on this ABiTrader app and it's free. So I want you to get access to this information. So first step is getting access to that information, understanding what it is. Then you start advertising on your social network. I know somebody that have, yeah, I know somebody that have built a house. Most of you already know this person I'm talking about, especially if you're in Africa. I know people that have built houses doing just buying and selling of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So you understand what these people do is that they advertise on their social media that they buy Bitcoin at so and so rate and they sell Bitcoin at so and so rate, and people patronize them. And these people have done this business. It's a very profitable one. In fact, that was actually what I started with. How did I get to know my partner, Bitcoin Goddess? It was through this buying and selling of Bitcoin. I was buying Bitcoin as at then I was still in Africa. The rate then was I think 198 naira per dollars and or 200 naira per dollar. And I buy it and I sell. I just put a margin on top of it and I sell. It was very profitable. So you can start with this. With this, you don't have any headache of understanding the market or anything. All you need to do with this is advertise, let people trust you. You can start by using escrow services. Yesterday, one guy bought Bitcoin worth 1 million. The guy is in Nigeria. He bought Bitcoin worth 1 million naira from me. What he used was the ABiTrader app. I had already created my order, and what he did was go there and he filled that order, and the escrow released the Bitcoin to him. So you can use escrow so that you don't get scammed, because on social media there are so many people that will post that they are buying and they are selling. Some of them will ask you to send you their money first. So in order to remove yourself from this risk of people asking you to send your money first or you sending coin first, tell them that you want to use escrow service. What this escrow does is that it holds the coin of the seller, and he holds the coin and he locks the coin down and he asks you to transfer money to the person while the coin is in the position, is in the hands of this escrow. Once you have made payments to this person for that particular amount that you're going to receive, the escrow will now release this coin to the person. So read more about escrow services. Go to Google and type cryptocurrency escrow. So this is one of the ways people are using right now to buy and sell Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. You can use this. I have people doing this and they're making so much money. All what they are doing is using the ABiTrader app, creating orders, either buy or sell orders, and they are making crazy money. They can trade Bitcoin, they can trade Tatcoin, they can trade Ethereum. So this buying and selling is one of those ways that you can make money. Then you can also become an advanced trader. Like myself, I started trading officially in 2016. I had I had paid a guy. I had paid a guy then $800 to teach me how to trade. So he taught me the basics, how to use an exchange. Then I used to use an exchange called Cryptopia and Bitrex. I know some of you who are just new to this space. You just came in 2019 or 2020. You might not really know those platforms. You probably know just Binance now, but those platforms then used to be the big boys then for trading. So this guy taught me how to use those exchanges like Bitrex and Cryptopia and a couple of other ones. So what I was doing was understanding technical and fundamental analysis, and I was buying and selling different coins. And so you can learn how to become an advanced trader. Becoming an advanced trader is also very good because it helps you to move from the basic side of cryptocurrency to have more knowledge about cryptocurrencies. So we teach this cryptocurrency advanced trading for 100% free. All you need to do is download our app called the ABiTrader app, stake some amounts of that coin, and you get access to this information. Then another way also again that you can trade cryptocurrency right now is in a popular, it's a popular one called Futures, but I don't actually, personally, I don't do this because this one is highly risky, but you can actually learn it. I think my partner, Bitcoin Goddess, teaches this. You can search her up on Instagram, bitcoin.goddess, and she could teach you how to trade futures. On a personal level, I don't trade it because it's highly risky. So this one, you could make $1 million a night, and you could also lose $1 million a night. So I don't have that kind of heart for that kind of big risk. So you could also trade also on decentralized finance exchange. So what is a decentralized finance exchange? On this other exchange I talked about, like Binance and the rest of them, on this one they have something called the market order book, where there must be someone willing to sell for someone else to buy. But on this decentralized exchange, people create something called liquidity pool. So right now, if I have that coin now sitting in my wallet and I don't want to trade, all I would do is go to this decentralized finance exchange like tatswap.com. Our company, we have built one called tatswap.com. So all I would do now is carry my Tatcoin, go there and provide liquidity. So what I am doing now is that I am contributing to a pool. So I am saying that this exchange is saying if you have cryptocurrencies that you're not using, bring it, let us put it to work, just like what the banks is doing with your money. So they will tell you, bring this cryptocurrency, use it, provide liquidity. And anytime somebody comes and wants to buy or sell, they use this, your liquidity that you have provided to buy or sell to the person. Then you benefit from the transaction charges. So this is one way people are making so much money. I know a particular guy based in Dubai. He's one of my he's one of my mentees. This is exactly what he does, and he makes so much money. All what he does is that he provides liquidity, he farms, and there are so many things that you can do on decentralized finance, like staking, liquidity pool provision, farming, and the rest of it. So I won't go deep into these things, but you can research about it for yourself. So I've talked about 4 ways you can make money trading cryptocurrencies, from the baby trader aspect to the advanced. Number one, I talked about how you can become a Bitcoin vendor. Bitcoin vendors are the one that has almost zero risk, especially if you combine it with understanding how stable coin works. What I basically do is if someone wants to sell Bitcoin, I tell them my rate. This evening, before I came to this video, now one guy chatted me up. He said he chatted me up on this my Samsung line, on this my Samsung phone. He said he has been trying to reach me on Instagram that he wants to sell $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. I told him, I said my rate is 450 naira per dollars. He said, okay. Will I give him 480? I said I said the highest I can do is 470. He said, okay, I should send my wallet. I sent my wallet to him and he sent it, and I sent him 470 times the 1,000. And now I have just converted it to USDT, because while I am talking with you now on this live video now, Bitcoin might go from $41,000 that it is to $30,000 or even less. So I don't want that kind of. I don't want when I finish this live call now and I want to sell my Bitcoin because the price has dropped, so I will be at loss. So what I have done now is immediately that Bitcoin landed my wallet, I converted it to a stable coin USDT, and I've kept it there. After this after this uh after this training now, I'm going to go back to it and I will advertise on ABiTrader app that I want to sell Bitcoin, and I will convert that Bitcoin back to I will convert that USDT, which is a stable coin, to Bitcoin. And when when somebody wants to buy, the person buys the Bitcoin. So it's very, very easy to do. If you want to become a vendor, understand how stable coins work so that you can use this to mitigate against the price up and down. You can also use these other platforms I've been mentioning here. I am not endorsing them. Aside the platform I own with my friends, I am not endorsing any other platform. But you can use like Binance, and you can use like Bittrex. Bittrex is still there. You can use TatSwap, and you can use all these other platforms to trade. So I talked about how to become a Bitcoin vendor. It is the simplest. I've seen people buy cars from this. I've seen people change their life from this. It's very profitable. Even if you're making just $1 a day, $1 a day times 365 is $365 a year. You understand? So you can actually do this. So you can become a vendor buying below the market price and selling above the market price. So, or selling at the market price. You can also become an advanced trader. Advanced traders are people who understand technical and fundamental analysis. They're always following the news. I have like 5 different alerts set on my phone. So when they post news, I follow some of the top Twitter projects that post about news in crypto. So they always alert me. I put their post on Instagram on see first. So they always alert me whenever there is a negative or positive news. So you need to do this. But this is like the hardest part of it. So this one is harder than the first one I talked about, because this one you have to be following the news. You have to always be close to your device, or you learn how to use OCO. I took a couple of trade. I took one trade yesterday with $28,000, and immediately I bought that trade. I put it up for sale, and I was expecting to exit that trade at 32,000. So what did I do? Because I was about to go to sleep, I used a feature called OCO. This OCO means order cancel order. Before now, you could buy a particular coin, put it up for sale. When the price goes down from where you bought it, before you wake up, your money your money is down. Your money is now down to, let's say your money is now down like $1,000 or $5,000 loss. But with this OCO right now, all you need to do is with this OCO right now, all you need to do is set both the buy price and the sell price. So you're saying if the price starts coming down, sell off my coin at this place to reduce my loss. If the price starts going up, if the price starts going up, sell off at this place and keep my profit. Currently, right now, I am trading against USDT pairs. What USDT pairs does for me is, let's say I'm taking a trade of TAT BTC, so, or TAT USDT. So, and I set a stop loss, and I said if it comes down to so and so amount, sell it off. What this OCO does for me is that before now, before now that I was trading mainly Bitcoin against other coins. When this price starts dropping and the stop loss will trigger, it will convert to Bitcoin. Then Bitcoin too will start dropping too. As Bitcoin starts dropping too, what happens now? I would even regret why I even moved my money from other cryptocurrency to Bitcoin, because the coin I was trying not to go down is now going down in Bitcoin. But when I'm trading against USDT pairs, what it does is that immediately convert my money to USDT, my money remains in a particular place. This also has its own negative side, because if your money goes if bit price of Bitcoin starts going up, you can't benefit from that because your money is in a stable coin. So but it helps you in the positive side that if the price is going down, you don't have anything to worry yourself about. So I said I was not going to talk too much. I was going to spend just 30 minutes, but I've ended up spending 1 hour already. So I'm going to be taking your questions. For those of you who are just joining this video for the first time, we've done a couple of videos already. In fact, there's nothing new I'm talking about right here that we have not talked about before. So subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABiT Network. Go to YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you will see different videos myself and my team we've put together. We've talked about most of these things already. One thing I want to tell you is that cryptocurrency trading is very profitable. In fact, without being immodest, I've seen people who make $1 million in a year trading cryptocurrencies. But don't also forget, I don't always hide this part of it. It is also very, very risky. I've also seen people who have gone bankrupt, broke, because they are trading cryptocurrencies. But the only thing right there is that when you have a mentor, that you have someone that is guiding you, someone like myself that has been in the space for a very long time and understand how this market works, guiding you. When you have this right now, you will always be in profit most of the time. It doesn't mean that myself I don't lose or my student don't lose. We actually lost, but because of what we know, our gains are more than the loss. So you need to understand that you will also lose too. If you're coming into cryptocurrency with a mindset that you're not going to lose, then I'm not the one to lie to you. You're going to lose. Sometimes you're going to lose some money, but with given that I understand the market, my team understand the market, and we are professionals in this trading, we will help you to reduce the loss and increase the gain. So I thank you so much for joining today's session. like I have said, go subscribe to our YouTube, Abit Network. Subscribe to the YouTube, consume all the videos. If you're yet to download our application called ABiTrader, download it and you're going to access more videos that we've done. If you're also interested in taking the advanced trading classes, click on Learn Trading on our app, take some Tatcoin, and you'll get access to this class. Last week to today, I've trained over 26 persons that joined from the last class. All of them right now, they are trading. One good thing that we do in this company is that we send trade signals. So you can subscribe if you register for this training that is 100% free. All you just need to do is take that coin. We'll give you access to our trade signals. So this trade signal is a notification from us telling you what to buy, how much to buy, and how much to sell. So with this, you don't need to worry your brain to do technical and fundamental analysis. We do it for you. When we send this signal, we tell you buy so and so coin on so and so price, sell so and so coin on so and so price. So this is one of those ways people have been benefiting from joining our team. So I thank you so much for joining today's session. I'm going to be taking a few questions that are related to everything I have talked about here. So I'll be checking Instagram first. Boss, hope all is well. You're looking so dull. Okay, thank you so much. All is well. I'm actually on vacation right now somewhere, so I've been sleeping since. Future, you will get wrecked. Yeah, definitely. If you don't know, if you're not careful in future, you will get wrecked. So how can we convert BTC to a stable coin, and what coins are stable coins? So stable coins are USDT. You can use ABiTrader, you can use AbitPay app you will see a USDT coin, you will see USDT coin there. Chai boss, see your chicks so reduce enjoyment. Yeah, definitely. I can't actually reduce enjoyment. Where can I get that coin? So download the ABiTrader app. Click the link on my bio if you're watching this on my Instagram. What is Bitcoin mining and why are Africa not familiar with it? Bitcoin mining is the process where some computers a confirmed transaction. For every Bitcoin that is sent, a miner approves that transaction. So the mine they approve that transaction and they are paid in new Bitcoin that comes into circulation. So that is what Bitcoin mining is. Africans are not familiar with it because Africa is still battling with having stable electricity supply. So you need steady electricity supply to mine Bitcoin. Send link to join on Facebook. My Facebook name is Gaius Chibueze. You can join. What is the name of the app? The name of the app is on the link on my bio, ABiTrader app. What's the name of the app? ABiTrader. Have you heard of the billion coin? I haven't heard of any scam coin. So thank you so much, guys, on Instagram. I sincerely appreciate you. People on Facebook, if you have any question, this is the best time to ask. How can someone move his Luno wallet to Binance? First of all, I don't own any of the two. So you can Google them out, and I will not want to be giving that information that I don't know much about. How to earn TXT? I already staked that, but I haven't seen TXT yet. If you stake TAT on tatswap.com, you should be earning some TXT. So Ajulu, is there any question from the people on Zoom? So I thank you guys so much for joining today's class.
The
Ajulu,
two
is there any
questions.
question?
The two questions here. Okay, three questions now are how to. Okay, I've already talked about trading TXT, or that's ABiTcoin. How do I buy Tatcoin, and how do I register for the free training?
Okay, good. So for those of you asking me how to buy Tatcoin, download the ABiTrader app. Once you download, sign up, go to the peer-to-peer session, and you're going to see many people there selling and buying Tatcoin. You can just use the peer-to-peer, but you first of all, when you download the app, go to the how it works and watch the video of how it works. Then for the last person asking how you can earn TXT, TXT is a free coin that we give to people who stake or farm or provide liquidity on our decentralized finance exchange called TatSwap. So click also on the link on my bio. There's a video, or go to tatswap.com. There is a video. There is a button tagged how it works. Click on that button and watch the video. We've produced a 2 minutes video, a 20 minutes video there that explains everything. Somebody else was asking, how do I join the free class? So this class is 100% free. All you need to do is take Tatcoin. So go right now to ABiTrader app, click, make sure you have Tatcoin, make sure you already bought some Tatcoin and you have it in your wallet. Click on stake Tatcoin. What we actually do is that this class is 100% free, but you stake Tatcoin for 12 months and you get access to this class and trading signals. After 12 months, we return your Tatcoin at the as the exact value that you staked. So you stake $150 and you get back your $150 after 12 months. Please, which exchanger can someone be trade on, sir? Okay, I don't really understand this question. So for those of you here who are interested and you want to get more information about trading, how to make money from cryptocurrencies, I've given you the place where we have the free resources like on our YouTube. But if you want a personal one-on-one class with me, all you need to do is download the ABiTrader app, stake some Tatcoin, and it will give you access to this training. So you can also join this. You can also join this weekly class that we organize, and you can ask your question. I want to hold you hand by hand to help you understand this. So all you need to do to come into the inner circle where you get access to ask me questions, where you get access to some of the advanced trading secret is to register on the ABiTrader app and click on the learn trading, and you have myself and other professionals in my team attending to you, showing you everything that you need to know, holding you hand by hand, giving you trade signals, teaching you technical and fundamental analysis, and at the end of the day you become a pro trader like myself. So I thank you guys so much for joining this class. So for those of you who are watching this, it's one thing for people to come listen, but it's another thing for people to take action. The truth is the cryptocurrency is here to stay. So whether you like it or not, and guess what? It is not rocket science. Right now on our application called AbitPay, you can pay for your light bill in Africa with Tatcoin. You can buy you can buy airtime with Tatcoin. You can pay for your lottery betting with Tatcoin. So cryptocurrency is becoming part of our daily life. So in the nearest future, there are certain services that you cannot enjoy if you're not using cryptocurrencies on some platforms. Like right now on our ecosystem, we have lots of products that you cannot use if you're not using Tatcoin. So cryptocurrency is becoming mainstream, it's becoming part of our daily lives. So the better you understand it. When the internet was introduced in the 1990s, so many people didn't take it serious. But guess what today? You need internet right now to withdraw money from your account, to transfer money to someone else. So it is good that you start getting used to how these cryptocurrencies work and how you can benefit from them. I thank you so much. I am always available on my Instagram at Bitcoin Chief. My Instagram is verified, my Twitter is verified, but chat me up on Instagram. I'm always available to answer your question. For those of you on Facebook, I am still trying to make time for Facebook, but go follow me on Instagram at Bitcoin Chief. If once you type Bitcoin, you will see my account. It is the only verified Bitcoin account on Instagram. So once you type Bitcoin, you will see it. It is verified, and you can get to ask me so many personal questions that are related to cryptocurrencies. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful evening. God bless.